Hey folks, and all here, and welcome to the finals of week 2. Today we have a double GL opponent. His name is Darth Chaos, Kyber combatant from the guild Cantina Lords. 438k lifetime banners, pretty decent. He's got all the ships, and in terms of GLs, he's got both Supreme Leader Kylo as well as Rey Ultimate versions, and pretty decent mods, and a good selection of characters, well-rounded selection. So I think it's going to be a good finals. Let's go in and take a look at what the defense looks like. It's just been about 7 or 8 hours since the attack phase started, so he hasn't gone yet. But what I've done is I've saved both of my GLs for offense, and I've kept a uniformly tough defense, hoping that my opponent trips up on 1 or 2 teams at least, and I'm able to full clear one-shot him at least with efficiency, which I hope is the case, especially if I'm keeping both my GLs on offense. I've kept my Darth Revan over here, Padme, and then I've decided to try out this Grievous Nest L3 team. I've been seeing it on quite a few streamers' streams, and it actually makes tons of sense because what my opponent usually takes against Grievous is going to be Jedi Knight Revan, and Jedi Knight Revan. Even if he focuses down on Grievous and gets him down in the first mark, we have L3 who will equalize and give a little more survivability to Grievous. And all the while, all the buffs that the Jedi are building up, it's just going to amp up Nest damage. And this is a tenacity Nest, which means that a max health can't be reduced by Jedi Knight Revan. At least I hope not. It's 153% tenacity, but and modded for a little bit of offense as well. So I'm hoping that it's at least able to take a few banners out, if not get a hold. And then on top, I've got my CLS 3PO team, which I really like. On defense, I've kept my Stormtrooper Han with Vet's team, which got me a couple of holds last time. I've kept my Finn Heroes team, and this time I decided to keep my First Order on defense. These guys failed me last time on offense. I lost a battle, so this is I'm giving them a little timeout over here. But instead of crew lead, I'm keeping Hux lead, just for the extra damage, for the inability for the enemy to gain turn meter whenever Hux has advantage. All those things I think makes Hux lead slightly better on defense, is my opinion. At the back, behind the Darth Revan and Padme, I've kept the Poggle team, I've kept the clones, I've kept Newt under Asajj, and I've kept a separatist squad, B squad. So nothing too complicated, but I'm hoping that at least it's a banner loss down south. And then over here, I've kept my negotiator on defense, and then an Akbar fleet. I'm hoping that my opponent struggles on the rebel fleet, because he usually mirrors the rebel matches on offense, and I've got a better distance, so I'm hoping that match goes my way. Let's see. So my opponent, I don't see any GL out in the front. Top zone, nothing much over there. The Grievous squad is there, relicked up, but nothing much over here. We can attack that later. Down south, he's got a couple of really tough teams. He's got a Darth Revan squad with a decent amount of relics, and then we've got the Luke squad with Shakti and Hermit Yoda. And that also is going to be a good squad. So I'm those are 2 good squads in the front. I think he might be trying to get me to use some good teams up here, and he might be hiding at least one GL at the back, if not both. So what we are going to be doing is let's go against the Luke team first, and it's an offense modded Luke, 212 speed. So I think I'm going to take my Vader over there. And the key with the Luke team is you always have to kill him before he takes a turn. Otherwise, it's usually game over for your team. So I'm going to go in with my Vader lead with Watt. My Vader will outspeed his team. And I've got Piet in there for a little extra damage. So let's take this in, see if this one does the job. Alright, first thing, I'm going to give the weapons tech to Vader. There we go. And then I'm going to point at Vader and point at JKL and do the merciless massacre just for a little extra dot, couple of extra dots. Force Crush on Shakti so that she doesn't retaliate. Let's do ability block on Yoda, and there's 4 dots, 5 dots with the weapons tech, and a couple of and a few stacks from this guy. So managed to take out JKL, which is exactly the way I like it. I'm going to give the taunting tech to this guy, Piet. What do I want to do over here? Hide Piet. Dispel all buffs on light side enemies. Okay, let's do this. Although it's going to come back. We'll end up losing a few banners over here. I think it's going to be a 51 banner victory. Well, at least I think Piet got back a few banners back, which is good. There we go, 52. Okay, not bad. Important thing was it was one shot. I didn't want to waste a GL out front, at least not on this team. And Vader Watt, even though Watt is expensive, but I've got both my GL, so I think I'm okay one-shotting this team for 52 banners. I think JKL is definitely a premium squad. Now, against the Darth Revan, I think I'll use one of my GLs. I'm thinking he'll keep one of his GLs at the back, so I'm going to save my Jedi Master Luke for the back. But I think I'll take my Rey in over here because I don't think I have anything else which can one-shot this team. I don't have my Padme squad, and I don't trust my gas. I have my Rex on defense, so I won't be able to outspeed this guy. So I'm just going to take in my Rey with a couple of meat shields and try to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. So let's give the taunting, the lifeblood to Zalbar since he's going to be taunting. And let's give a little bit to Holdo. Okay, let's get rid of Revan. Excellent. And let's keep going after Basti. Let's heal up Rey a little bit. Let's get rid of Malik. You know what? I could have probably soloed it, but that's fine. I didn't want to take a risk. I wanted this to be a one-shot. 52. Okay, 52 is not bad on the Darth Revan team. Now against this squad, the Phasma squad, it is relatively slow. I think I can. I'm just going to take my JTR against that. I want something relatively cheaper just to expose what's at the back. And there's only one damage dealer in there. Let's hide everyone except this guy. Let's wave down first order Stormtrooper and then go after Fox. Let's do this. And let's just do a basic to take care of Fox. Okay, I'm gonna hide everyone over here again, and let's keep this guy under control and keep going after Phasma. I think we might end with decent banners over here. Okay, maybe I should have stunned. Let's stun now. Excellent. Yep, I think we'll definitely end up with full 54 banners on this team. I have a feeling this is going to end up becoming an efficiency match, so I need to be as efficient as possible in these matches. So 52, 52, 54. Let's see what's at the back, how many GLs he has. There you go. He saved both his GLs on offense. I think he must have seen that I had 2 GLs myself and decided to go offense heavy and try to clear me as efficiently as possible. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to put up a really, we'll have to take these teams out really efficiently and put up a really big score on the board to put some pressure on my opponent. So when he goes, he'll be under pressure to get 50 to 53 banners on each and every match. That should be our goal. to put that pressure on him. So let's go plan out our offense, see what we want to take against each of these, how we want to maximize our banners, maybe undersize here and there if we're able to do it safely, and then I'll come back shortly with a plan. All right, let's take out the top wall first. I think I'm going to go with against the crew team. There is Red Trooper in there who makes it slightly tricky, but I think Jedi Knight Luke is a hard counter against these guys. And I've got my Shark T as well for protection, recovery, extra offense up, dispel, and the ability to go first. So I think I can probably undersize this. Let me see. So let's do Heroes Arise first, dispel, and let's stun everyone, and let's call assist on Sith Trooper, and let's do this, get him out. Let's start working on him. Okay, let's take him out. Excellent. We will need to see if we can heal up a little bit over here. Wow. Okay, I think this is going to help recover some amount of protection and health. 50% health and protection. 53. Not fully, but was able to get at least something done. Against the Newt squad, I think I'm going to go in with a Fracture and Isolate combination to try to recover as much protection as I can. So I'm going to use this squad. I should outspeed all of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass this over to Treya so that she isolates Nest. And let's fracture Droideka. And then let's start working on them. Let's take out Droideka since that's the only one relict over here. Okay, stun over there. Let's keep working on him. We'll have plenty of time to recover our protection against Nest later on. So let's keep going over here. Let's reduce his turn meter again, or his cooldown. Let's keep going after him. Yeah, he's going to do a lot of that, but we should be able to take care of Newt now. Our Nihilus is dangerously low. Let's heal him up a little bit. Let's get rid of Newt once. Let's actually save our Annihilate for now. Alright, let's pass this back to Nihilus so that he can get rid of Newt. There we go. And now let's work on Nest so that we can recover some amount of health and protection, whatever we can. Let's get rid of all this extortion. I don't think we'll be able to recover much. Maybe just a little bit more on Nihilus. Let's reduce his cooldown and try to see if we can't get another protection back. Maybe we can. Let's see. I'm gonna work a little bit more to see if at least a little bit on Treya can't be recovered. And this Nest seems to be targeting only Treya. No worries. I I think we'll have to settle for 53 over here, which is fine against Newt and Nest, to be honest. The more I delay, the more he keeps taking some of these banners away. I think we are pretty close, so I think I might as well go for it. Might as well go for a full health and protection recovery on Treya as well. There we go. Fracture, and now I think we can end it. Okay, 54 banners. So playing carefully. That's why I like this particular team, because Treya, the Sith trio by themselves don't have any protection recovery, but combine it with Thrawn, got tons of control and protection recovery. So 54 banners there are not bad. The toughest team on the left on the board is definitely going to be the Grievous squad. So I'm going to take my GL against that. I'll probably take Hermit Yoda and Ahsoka. And yeah, I think this should be more than enough to get the job done. I'm going to go first. Let's land a ability block on everyone. Let's target on this guy and take him out. He's going to go and do tons of stuff. Let's reduce his cooldowns. Let's heal up. I'm going to get rid of B1 when I can and keep targeting Hermit Yoda so that he heals up. Okay, let's do this. Target Hermit Yoda so that he heals. Target Hermit Yoda again. Let's call everyone to assist over here. Let's reduce his cooldowns. Actually, let's reduce his cooldowns a little bit. And let's call him to assist. Okay, now we have to see if we can't get some more health back. Okay, there we go, one full heal. I don't think we'll be able to get complete healing done. 53, not bad against Grievous. I don't think I would have got anything more with my regular Jedi squad, the Jedi Knight Revan squad. Now against this squad, there's not much damage, well, except for Leia Organa. Otherwise, it's just healers and tanks and all that. So I think I'm going to take in there's a feat with Greedo and Han. I think I'm going to take in my Han and Chewie with Greedo to take care of that team. Plenty of damage in this team, so they should chew through them fast. And Greedo actually is a very interesting combination with Han. Both of them have got tons of mirroring synergy. Like both of them have got, they attack multiple times, they reduce enemy turn meter, they have irresistible stuns, they gain their own turn meter based on their crit chance. So tons of abilities are mirrored between these two, which is interesting to see. Let's take this and see how many banners we get on this. I'm going to go after Leia Organa first because she's the most damage dealer over here. Let's stun Han Solo so that he doesn't get them back. And with this one, I can remove some turn meter. Excellent. Tons of control on this team, as you can see. Let's get rid of him. And now it's a simple matter of cleanup. There. Didn't allow them to take a turn. Ended at 54. And we got a feat done. So, good outcome over there. Let's see what ships there are. Alright, two relatively easy squads. Let's attack the ships later. Let's go down south first. Alright, so against the Nightsisters, I'll probably use a Basti Wampa team. Against the Asajj team at least. Let's throw in Old Ben over there just as an extra tank. And they're not highly geared or relict, so I think Wampa should be able to take care of them pretty easily. There we go. Let's stun Spirit, taunt, and let's get rid of them one by one. That's the first death. Okay, now let's do an ability block over here. And let's attack Spirit a little bit. And that's going to be the second death. And now let's stun Spirit once again, which didn't land. Okay, so that takes care of Spirit. She's not going to come back. Let's get some healing immunity. Still have full protection on everyone. Wampa should get another turn now. And I think this AoE should take care of both of them. There we go. Okay, 54 banners there. Against the other Nightsister squad, they're pretty weak and they don't have much potency. I think my gas should be able to solo it. Let's just take in gas over there, and I think it should be fine. My gas should go before them, I think. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to end with full health and full protection. Little bit protection lost, I think. 56 would have been perfect, but that's fine. I think it was worthy of a gas solo. Now against this other squad, what all do I have? I've got my Bosk, I've got my Geos, I've got my Jedi Knight Revan as well. All decent for good banners. Let's quickly check in on feats, make sure there's nothing else that we're missing out. Yep, let's go back in and let's see what do we want to take against these guys. I think these guys are slow enough, so maybe I can use my Aura team over here to annihilate Django first, because he's going to have damage immunity. Not Zam Vessel. Let me take my bounty hunters. Let's see, Aura Singh, Mando, and Bosk. Those are the guys I usually go with. Let's taunt first, and let's do this. See if we can't land a stun on Poggle. Excellent. Let's do Master Assist on Django and land a stun there. Excellent. Let's call Aura to assist over here. And yes, stun on everyone. That's the way I like to control this team. See if we can't land a stun or at least get rid of Poggle. Okay, landed a stun there. Let's actually just get rid of Poggle. So we got the contract. Couldn't avoid the that ability going out, but we can annihilate him right there. And the good thing about Aura is that every time you kill an enemy, you end up gaining not only turn meter but also protection back, something like troopers. So once I kill Magna Guard, I should get full health and full protection. Yes, that's right, 54 banners. So easy control team, especially on weaker B squads that you see at the back. And you know, Django damage immunity can always be troublesome, but we got an easy 54 there. Now against this squad, I can probably take in my Jedi Knight Revan team. It does have both the Zetas, but I think my Jedi Knight Revan squad is probably the best guarantee for full banners over here. So let's take them in, and get rid of Lando as soon as we can. He's the biggest damage dealer over there. Let's spread some buffs around and see if we can. This can't get rid of him. Excellent. Keep calling him. Okay. I don't know if this will take care of him yet, but let's see. Yeah, there we go. Full health and full protection there as well. So character zone was pretty decent. We ended up with 2359. Now we just have to do ships. Alright, let's do a Malevolence mirror match. Or not Malevolence, but Radus mirror match, and then take the Malevolence against the other team. Let's see if that works. Let's see, who all do I have? My Resistance squad. Yeah, let's take in those guys. And Scoundrel, let me take in this one. And this one. I think these guys should be more than enough. I haven't really done a Radus mirror, so this is going to be a first for me. But I think as long as we control it fine, it should be okay. They went first. I'm going to try to get rid of Scavenger Ray. Let's give this to Poe. Let's dispel all debuffs there. And let's get our own Millennium Falcon out and start. Let's actually get rid of the Foresight. Given that every time they use their special and they have Foresight, the cooldown on the Radiss's ultimate reduces. Although in this case, it'll be really weird because ultimate on one ship is the same as ultimate on the other ship. Now this one can't be evaded. Okay, there we go, got rid of him. Now we need to heal everyone up a little bit, and let's do this and keep working down on the resistance pilot. Man, these guys are focusing down on my Poe. Now this guy taunts. Unfortunate. Okay, let's get rid of the buffs and see if he can't take out resistance pilot. He's hitting really hard. There's a Lando ship. Okay. Let's do daze and get rid of resistance pilot. Alright, let's just take care of their ship altogether. I guess the advantage is our ships heal up and the enemy ship has got all these tons of debuffs on it, which is a good thing, I guess. There we go. And this should do it. Okay, so we lost one ship but still ended up with about 64 banners. That would have been about 67 if we hadn't lost Poe. And now against this I can take the Malevolence. It's a Thrawn lead, it's not a first order lead. So I think we can probably go in undersized over here with our separatist ships. Let's see, where are we? Here. Let's just take in these guys and let's take in Spy. And I think we can undersize with this, given that they don't have any healing, I think, or cleansing rather. So they're going to go first. And I have to get rid of Darth Vader first. Okay, let's get the buzz droids out and then it'll be an easy job cleaning them up. Okay, there goes Darth Vader. Next will be the cruise ship, I think. Okay, and then let's get in Spy. And this should be easy enough. Okay, we probably didn't even need Spy in there, but 65 banners. Okay, all right, let's see how much we ended up with. 2674. This is a good score. Anything above 2660 is decent. 2674 puts real pressure on my opponent. He'll need to get at least 53 banners per match to win. So I don't think that's going to be possible, especially with some of these teams that I've kept. Padme, Darth Revan. I mean, even if you take GLs against these, they're going to be banner stripping teams. There's really nothing easy out here that I've kept. So yeah, I think we have this match in the bag. Plus, I think I have a feeling he's going to struggle against the Rebel fleet. So I'm going to give it a bit, wait for my opponent to go, and then I'm going to give you guys an update at the end of this video. See you soon. Alright, here are the final results. My opponent did struggle a lot on my defense. I was surprised, given that he kept so much for offense, including his 2 GLs. I was sure he's going to one-shot my whole board, but with less efficiency. So in the front, no problem with the Darth Revan or with Padme. I think he probably used 1, maybe 2 GLs over here. I hope he used Rey against the DR and the Kylo against the Grievous squad, given that it is a little tricky. But no way to know until we see the final history. Over here, he one-shot all the other teams at the back, with the exception of this new team. 3 holes over there and undefeated. So again, this new team has done wonders for me. Very easy to underestimate, especially when This Nightsisters are at G12, but 3 holds and undefeated over there. So that team is definitely great for the back. And over here, he took a couple of battles against the CLS squad. Again, great on defense. And then the Finn and Heroes, a couple of battles there. And I don't know if he has enough left on offense or he just gave up, given that he's not going to win anyway. But he hasn't touched the First Order or the Scoundrel squad, and obviously hasn't touched the ships as well. So that's where it is at the end of the final match, 2674 versus 1647. I'm really liking this. It's been a couple of weeks now for Grand Arena, and at the center point of this season, I'm really liking this going heavy on defense but still keeping your GLs on offense. That ensures that whatever my opponent sets, I am able to clear the board at least. It may not be a one shot if my opponent keeps a really tough defense. I will still be able to clear it if I have my 2 GLs with me on offense. But and if I might miss a few battles here and there, but at least I'll be able to clear my opponent. And then even though I have not kept my GLs on defense, maybe I think except for one match, I still haven't been cleared. So I think it's possible to make your opponent stumble even if you don't keep your GLs on defense, as long as you keep a uniformly hard defense. That I think is good to ensure that your opponent stumbles. I mean, it's not enough to just keep 1 or 2 or 3 tough teams on defense. All 10 or 11 of your teams should be extremely tough to take out. That is what really stretches your opponent's roster, and that's what gets you results, I think, in terms of holds. So that's where we are at the end of the second week. Let's give it a couple of days. Let's see what the third week brings us. Hopefully we have a few more interesting opponents that we get to see, and hopefully we get to fight one of the new GLs. I haven't gotten to fight Sith Eternal Emperor or Jedi Master Luke yet, so I'm hoping to face one of those in the upcoming weeks, but we'll see. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you guys later. Take care.